Yep, welcome back to the YouTube channel Sainers. We're here at RSCA Park. What are we doing, mate?
We're crashing. We're not invited, but apparently there's a little shindig going in there.
Some media's just sneaking in.
Everyone
here to
looks
the gym.
real professional. I think I've seen Fox Footy Channel 7. Wait until they get a hold of Saints TV. They know nothing.
Mitch Cleary ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah. GWS, watch your back.
So hopefully we don't get kicked out. You reckon we're going to get kicked out?
Hopefully not. No. I think if you dazzle that smile and I'll get these blues going and Jake's hit them with a bit of logic.
Yeah, I'll just be me, I guess.
Yeah, straight up the middle. Yeah. No, it's got to be good fun, boys. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, Saints footy, let's go.
Mind your perimeter, boys.
We're clear?
We're here.
Where's Tom Brown? Seems ridiculous. All right, now we're cool. Sainers, we're meant to be here.
Saints TV, Fox Footy. What's the difference?
This is really quiet. I wonder if we're allowed to get everyone on camera. Do we have to get them all to sign waivers?
Door's a bit loud. AFL.com.au. Is there a Saints TV sign over here?
No, where are we?
Fox Footy. Oh, I've spotted something, boys. They've even drawn our cartoon with a tinge of red.
I really want... Oh, Windy's coming over already.
There we go. This is it. This is crunch time.
Yeah.
All right, huddle up, boys.
Windy's got the rice cracker, has he?
Oh, spare one?
Oh, mate, I'm getting pretty hungry here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, great, actually. I'm just disappointed we didn't get the lamination job happening.
You reckon?
A bit of a zoom on that.
Yeah, check this out, Sainers.
That's ingenuity.
That's what makes it.
Yeah.
Marshy's creation.
It's the away strip.
I was going to say, which criminal has put their thumbprints on that one? Alrighty, we're here with Marcus Windhager. Marcus, how are you feeling about September, mate? Finals footy coming up?
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. I think every team hopes to be playing footy in September, but we've worked really hard for it, and I think it's an unreal opportunity.
Yeah. Now, I was going to ask you, and I think we might ask every other player now, if it's thongs or Birkenstocks. You've gone with the Birkenstocks today, nice and comfy?
Yeah, Birkenstocks all the way. Thongs are a bit uncomfy. They get uncomfy between the two bigger toes, but Birks are the trend, aren't they?
That's the in-depth analysis from Marcus Windhager about what to wear on your feet.
Windy, so it's been well documented, your effort and dedication to your craft in the pre-season. I saw it firsthand. We're in the basketball gym while I was doing a banner night for the girls, and you're doing like the quick hands. So Ari, if we could just over there, just have a look at that little thing. If you could just run us through, you're doing the quick hands, and then you're pivoting around, and you're getting the ball in the bin, and you were nailing it. Just run us through that.
Can't actually remember. Do it now. No, like I was saying, like the younger crew, we've really driven. The amount of touch we do. We're in here like pretty much every morning, and just the numbers have grown and grown. Like each morning, there's 10 of us in here, and just everyone will just keep filtering through, which is really good. But yeah, as you can see in the basketball court, there's a few little bouncy nets that we get onto, and the hands get pretty quick. Mitch is quick. Hugo's got the best hands of the club, so nice one.
Quick word on Wilkie and Sinks, All Australian last night. You've worked a fair bit with them down back. Yeah. Give us a word on each of them.
It's a super accomplishment for them both, and well deserved, obviously. I think Wilkes sort of goes unnoticed in a way, and I think this is great recognition for the work he does because he's Mr. Consistent. He gets his role done every week. The way he's able to come off an intercept is phenomenal, but playing down back with them, they're so easy to work with. They communicate really well. I think for young blokes like me and Naz playing in the back half, we just have to be engaged, and they'll tell us the right spots to be, and they expect us to like uphold the standards of the back group. So they're great to play with, and I think being named in the All-Oz was huge for them.
Is this the best week of the year at the moment for you guys? Your week off, we're making finals. What's the vibe like?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think we've done a mountain of work, like especially as a group. I feel like we're building, and the last couple of games towards the end of the season, we've sort of just got to the point where we just want to be playing our way.
Woody's telling you to wrap it up. He's taking a bit long here, man.
Playing the music.
That's it. But nah. Oh.
Nah, got what you there. I really did Windy there, didn't I?
I didn't see. I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I was just trying to put him under some pressure. And Because he crumbles under the pressure, as we know.
Is that why you got sent back to the twos, mate? Is that what it's all about?
All right. We're not here for the
I thought that's what you were insinuating. I was like, that's cold, Woody. That's cold. How you feeling, mate? Coming up to September. Is this your first final series?
Yeah, I missed out on all the ones that the Kangas had back in the day, so first final series, and yeah, couldn't be more pumped for it.
Let's go early on this, I reckon, boys.
Yeah,
we've
get it out of the way.
We've got a bit of a treat for you, mate. Marsh, you want to give some context while I get it out?
Yeah, so Mason, we've got a footy tipping comp down at Saints TV land, and whoever comes last gets a wooden spoon, and the person who came last happens to be Mason's wood. So we've got a wooden spoon here.
It's a bit of an average wooden spoon.
And we'd love you to sign it.
Where would you like me to sign it from?
Maybe right
Right in the dish.
Scoop.
Yeah, and if we could get a do better on the reverse side, that would be nice.
Yeah, what do they get? About 50 or 60 odd in the tipping.
Well, they did worse
terrible.
than me, and that's awful. So, show the camera. Show the camera. There we go.
Yeah, nice. And last time we had a chat, Mason, it was down in the rooms and asked you about if you'd heard the Mason Wood chants, and you're like, I've heard some little snippets here and there, but I dare say you might have heard it against Geelong, yeah?
Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy. I had a few guys say, why don't you give the crowd a bit? And I was like, I'm like so focused on not stuffing this kick up, and because I think it was like a 30-second, I was like, I'm going goals, whatever, and the crowd was erupting, and I was like, should I go for a shot, and then do I pass, and I ran in and butchered the kick into the corridor. I put snow on it, I kicked it that high, but it's obviously it's pretty cool, and I really enjoy it when it does happen, so keep doing it, Saints fans.
Has something clicked mentally within you think over the past couple of years where you've gone, okay, I actually belong here, this is what I do, and I'm going to take it with both hands?
I was never short of confidence when I was at my previous club, but I think injuries definitely didn't help. I think you start to guess or question yourself whether you can actually get through a whole year. Done 10 hammies, 6 calves, and it was just this is getting to the point where I'm going footy's going backwards. So, touch wood.
Where's the spoon?
Had some good luck in the last couple of years with that sort of thing, and you just go strength to strength, and it's like anything. You talk to the younger guys, it's just you don't have to be there right now, but it's sort of what you're building towards, and I guess over the last 2 or 3 years that's been what I've been doing.
If the club was to do a podcast with 3 lads as the hosts, who would the host be?
Dan Butler. He's pretty funny. He has a few good stories that are a really good storyteller, so I'd definitely have him. I'm looking at Nasiah and Wanganeen, and you just would not have him because he wouldn't say a word. Hilly would be good fun because he's quite high energy.
I reckon Hunter Clark would be good value.
Hans has got some good stories. Maybe a bit of an older head. Jimmy Webster. A bit older head, good balance for the group. Yeah, he'd be very good.
Here with Dan Butler now, no stranger to September, premiership player with the Tigers. How are you feeling about a Saints finals berth this year?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, been a long time since Saints played finals in Melbourne, so looking forward to a really big crowd and a really exciting game.
I'm curious your preparation throughout the season because I've had such a unpredictable forward line. How is it, I guess, playing with a Caminiti, then a King, then a Sharman? Do you just rock up and do the same thing every week, or have you had to adjust based on who the tools are?
I think my role has been pretty similar all year. I think, from the start of pre-season when Ross has come in, brought Rob Harvey in as forward line coach. He's kind of set the tone of what the roles are, and all the tools that come in, regardless of whether it's Cammer or Cords or Kingy, their role is the same, just to compete in the air, bring the ball to ground. And for me, my role doesn't really change. I just got to get to their feet and pressure. So. It has been good. It's been an interesting year playing with a lot of different forwards, but I've loved it and probably grown my leadership side as well.
We saw Marcus Windhager walk over here in the Birkenstocks. Now, I just want to take you on a bit of a footwear journey, and something I heard the other week from one of your old mates at Richmond, Jaden Short, said you're an absolute weapon with tinea, and you love to spread it around the club. So tell me, have you spread the good vibes around here at St Kilda?
No, I did see that little snippet from Short, but I don't have tinea, but I've got hairy toes, so that's what he was referring to. But he's got some of the most disgusting feet I've ever seen, so he was just trying to pass the blame, I think.
The question on everyone's lips is, why'd you block Saints TV?
I had a feeling this was going to come up.
Where's Sam? We're going to ask him as well.
Yeah, no, I did block. When I was going through a few form slumps over the last couple of years, I've been getting a lot of hate online, so probably was directed from Saints TV. So yeah, that's why I did it.
Not from us.
Not from us,
Oh,
no.
yeah, because we've been massive advocates.
Nah, but your support this year's been good.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen it, but yeah. It's good work.
So is he unblocking us now or what?
Nasiah, what's been the secret to your extraordinarily good season so far?
Just got backed in from the coaches and play half back, and been lucky to have some of the more experienced heads down there, and Wilkes and Sinks and Webby, and got a good crew down there with Battle and Dougal, Cordy, Stocker. So yeah, they've all helped me in this experience so far.
How have you found the overall coaching group that we've got at the moment?
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. Obviously Ross has been to 3 grand finals, and he's a very successful coach, and he's got the Lenny and Halves and Boris there. He's 3 champions of the game and know their stuff well, and they give us all the experience and help us out a lot. So yeah, it's good having them all there.
Now, Naz, you have one of the best drop punts in the league by far. We love it. We can always hear the sound off of your boot, especially against.
Can we ask?
Yeah.
That kick against North last year to Kingy on the lead.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Do you just think about that a lot, or is that just us?
Nah, I haven't thought about that.
We're going to hit you with one last question. Marcus Windhager walked over here in the Birkenstocks. Thongs or Birkenstocks?
Birkenstocks, yeah.
Yeah, Birkenstocks.
Thongs between
Are we
the
keeping
toes,
count?
Pretty uncomfortable.
Pretty uncomfortable. Cool, calm and collected on and off field. Here with Liam Stocker, fresh out of the Carlton Football Club at the start of the year. Tell us a little bit about the transition. What's it like here compared to at Carlton?
Well, it's 5 minutes away from home, so the riding's pretty breezy. I think there are massive differences from a structural level. Obviously, Icon Park's a closed park, so training sessions are pretty weird. There's not a lot of atmosphere. There's a lot of history, though. I think there's pros and cons to everything. If you want a punchline from me, I probably can't give one out. But I think the biggest thing here is the community. I know growing up as a supporter, I felt it coming along 08, 09 when we were really pumping here. But hopefully we can bring something similar to that in the next couple of weeks.
When you came across, I got a few Carlton mates, they mentioned that you fly the flag, you really represent the club. And you've done that pretty much from day dot joining the Saints. I mean, I posted a reel and it went nuts. That was you flying the flag, I think, against the Gold Coast Suns. Do you remember that on the boundary line?
Oh, Toucan, yeah. I do.
Good moment there. Have you felt that reception from the fans this year?
I probably haven't had a heap of one-on-one time, to be honest. It's probably been more self-driven than anything. I've sort of become a bit of a hermit on social media and things like that, but for my own mental health it's been a lot better for me. So as much as I'd like to put myself out there sometimes, it can have a bit of a detrimental effect. I've certainly felt the love, like I'm not sure if it's specific to that, but even open training sessions, just having conversations with supporters and the like. I certainly feel like I'm respected and my efforts welcome. At Carlton I probably got or maybe swayed too far to the fly the flag and cost myself financially a little bit as well. But I think more than anything, like the boys respect you for doing it, and the only reason I really do it is if I feel like there's a dog shot or something happening like that, I won't stand for it. Similar to one or two players on every other team in the lists.
Effort has never been in question. You've been really impressive since coming across. There was a period where you're sort of out of the team for a few weeks. What was it that you were working on, if you're able to share that?
It was a little bit interesting. I'd sort of been battling a few injuries across the year, and we went up to Gold Coast, and I didn't have much energy and I didn't play that well. So Ross sort of had a conversation with me, and the people person that he is understood that I probably needed a week off. So I had my week off, and then the team played pretty well against North Melbourne, and that's sort of the risk you run if you're not playing your best footy. I've been pretty transparent throughout my whole career that if you're not playing good footy, there's not really any excuses. So if I was playing good footy, I probably wouldn't have been managed, and it wouldn't have been an in-out-in situation. But lucky enough, I came back in the next week as a sub and moved on from there.
Beautiful. And just one last question to go. We've had Marcus Windhager walk over in the Birkenstocks or thongs?
Running with this.
Neither. I wear Bostons, so
yeah, there we go.
Bostons, I'll add to the question. Brilliant. Bit of a halftime chat.
Yeah, boys. All right. Sponsored by
Birkenstocks.
Nah, stuff it.
Bostons and thongs.
How are we going so far?
Yeah.
Reckon we need a lift, or we good?
I reckon no more of the Birkenstocks or thongs.
I
Seriously.
feel- I
What do you mean?
like-
That's what people want to know. That's
They don't
the
wanna
little bit
know.
of personality
They
you need
wanna
to
know
inject
if the
into
boys
this.
are ready for finals, and if Kingy's going to be back and kick 10, and we're going to win.
Yeah, people are on the couch going, Joycey, you're wasting this man's time going Birkenstocks or thongs.
Even Ari behind the camera is going, just, what are you doing, mate? Just lift a bit. Saints TV on 3, boys.
1, 2, 3. Saints TV. All right, we're talking leaders of the Saints footy community. We've got Tim Membrey here with us. How you doing today, mate?
Yeah, going well, thanks, mate.
Yeah, are you excited for September? Second time in the finals with St Kilda. How are you feeling?
Yeah, very excited. It's a great feeling. It's I guess a real final series. The last one was, I guess, COVID interrupted, and we were up there and playing finals. But yeah, it's great to be back home now and first final at the MCG. So how good?
We're wearing the new merch. I think that's about to come out tomorrow. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's good. I love
man?
one of my good mates has actually got this tattooed on him with the halo. So hopefully, if we go all the way, he'll be able to add to that. So.
Has he got a tattoo of you as well, or just that?
Unfortunately, just that. But if we do go all the way, I'll be pushing for that.
Do we still have the palm tree?
Still got
Yeah.
the there, mate. Yeah, there we go.
Any recent ones, or is that
No,
nothing new?
I went to Bali with the boys last year and got a couple of silly ones, but the palm tree is definitely fading the colour, so might have to update it.
So a few of the lads we were talking about if the Saints were to do a podcast, 3 hosts, your name got floated up.
Right.
So you're on the potty, and I think you're pretty much on with Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
He's been voted
Yeah,
a few
Jimmy-
times, hasn't he?
But who would you nominate 2 players to be on the potty?
I reckon Wilkes would probably be really good, Callum Wilkie, just because he's smart, but he's quite funny as well. So I reckon he'd be able to keep it going. And then I guess just for a bit of a laugh, he'd probably throw in Big Rowan Marshall. I think he'd have some pretty funny one-liners he'd be able to throw in there.
Looking back now, how good was it in hindsight to have that mini pre-season within the season? Because us Saints fans were like, oh, geez, Membrey's out for another 6-7 weeks, whatever it is. Bit of a gamble banking on us playing finals for that to, bear fruit. But here we are picking apples. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, definitely. Whatever that means, I know what that means.
So, we got through. You've done your mini pre-season within the season. We're playing finals and you're flying.
Yeah, I guess so. I think that was the thing. Like I was trying to get out there and play, and I guess my knee just wasn't really quite agreeing with what I was doing at the time. So the call was made to just pull me, and we'll get to work, get the strength work into it. I guess do a little mini pre-season, and then now it's great. I'm back in. I'm body's feeling great. So timed it well.
Last one here. Your chant. What do you reckon?
Have you heard it?
Have you heard
We haven't asked you, but surely,
Insane in the Membrey one.
That's it. What do you reckon,
The
mate?
new one's like Tim Membrey, Bray's got a tat of a palm tree. Tim Membrey, Bray, he says close for you and me. From the left, from the right, does it every single night. We will sing night and day for our Saint in 28.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't mind that. It's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty catchy. Hopefully you guys can sing that a few times this September.
Thongs or the Nathan Birkenstocks?
I'm a Birkenstocks man.
Yeah. Well, so's Marcus Windhager, if you can see him anywhere. He strolled on over.
Yeah, he doesn't take him off, that kid. Yeah. He's always got him on.
So we're waiting for Cal Wilkie, I believe.
Yeah.
Joycey, where is he? He's,
I'm absolutely frothing to find out whether he wears thongs or Birkenstocks, but
I reckon he's a runners all the time, even at the beach sort of guy.
he's polite. Yeah, keeps the toes under wraps.
Yeah, he doesn't show the big toes.
Yeah. What do you
He's
reckon? Is
modest.
sauce in the fridge or out?
It's out. It's
Out
in
of
the
the
pantry.
fridge.
No, it's
Definitely
not.
So, all right, let's discuss this.
Absolutely
Let's
not.
say I'm in the fridge.
Ari, what is it, mate? In or out of the fridge?
He says
Thank
out of the
you.
fridge.
Pantry.
Now,
Warm.
can we say? Can I tell you on the back of the sauce bottle it says please refrigerate once opened.
Absolutely.
I don't
know
do-
how.
And
I
that
don't-
is a scientific fact.
I'm telling you now, I don't want I don't have sausages often, but when I do, I don't want the sauce to be freezing cold like the fridge.
Yeah,
I want it
but-
to be lukewarm.
No, because your sausage is hot, and then you put in a little bit of cold, and it balances out. It's like blowing on your food.
Yeah, it's like a sticky date pudding. You have the scoop of ice cream on top,
I'm
and then you
having
get
none
the
of that.
cold and the hot.
Exactly right.
If Cal Wilkie is the All-Australian man, I think he is, He's having it out of the
He
fridge.
can settle it.
All right,
settle
yeah,
it.
we'll settle it with him.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned. We're going to get Cal Wilkie, but look at this, Saners. He's packing away. This is
Carrying
all
the chairs
Australian.
out.
Mr.
Cal, carrying the
Unreal.
chairs as well. Yeah, that's
Jake,
right. How are you,
nice to meet you.
Joycey?
Marshy.
Now come over here
Yeah, we're
because
gonna
we've
get you in front of the logo.
we've seen you over at
Good
AAP,
job.
so we've added an extra A as well to Saints TV just because it's all Australian.
Where are we going?
Right, so yeah, firstly, how you doing, mate? Doing well?
Yeah, going well. Nice to be in finals, soak it all in, and looking forward to next Saturday at the G.
That's right.
When we had Sinks on last year, he mentioned the jackets weren't really sized. How did it fit on you?
Yeah, it was a little bit loose. Maybe they had for a proper fullback who was probably 10 kilos on me, but we were sort of crammed in backstage trying to put the jackets on in a dark room. So it still fit all right.
And has it been lost on the group that you are officially St Kilda's first ever All-Australian fullback?
Yeah, congrats.
I didn't know that. That's obviously, nice little honour. It was a huge honour to be selected. Didn't think it would happen. It was a nice moment to share it with Sinks, who've worked so closely with the last couple of years. So to see him go back-to-back All-Australian was huge.
Yeah. Was Marshall stiff?
Now, all the All-Australian selections in the squad this year have been rookie-listed players. Do you think that you guys have a little bit more of or less of a chip on your shoulder than the boys that have gone through the draft traditionally?
We did it the hard way.
We've done it the hard way. We haven't been spoon-fed like the top 10 draft picks. It's just probably a credit to the work rate, especially of Sinks and Rowe. Sinks, rookie pick, then playing half forward, midfield, been chucked everywhere, and then, found his spot half back and has just gone from strength to strength, taking his game to another level, and Rowe's just grown so much, and he's just so eager to learn and get better as a ruckman. He's always finding ways that he can get better, and he's just a competitive beast. That's why we love playing with him.
Now, it's no secret that your partner Izzy, I serve her coffee every morning, and we've had her on Saints TV before we had you on Saints TV, so it's good to have you in. Now, you're a man of the people. We saw you carrying the chairs over. Yep. You love a good interview. Do you know Izzy's coffee order?
Now it's probably changed to a soy latte, but it was an almond.
Almond latte, yeah.
From our banks at Nicola Coffee, it's still almond.
It's still almonds, yeah. Well, she's drinking soy at home, so I don't know what she's ordering out because we've got a coffee machine now, so we don't go for coffees as much.
What have you done, Joycey?
I've lost my job.
What have you done?
I've lost my job.
We're going to settle it. Sauce in the fridge or out?
I've got it in the fridge at the moment, but I reckon at home, like family, back in Adelaide, I reckon we were out, and I like that because I don't want my sauce to be too cold.
Come on here, mate. Fucking beautiful.
You finally got someone to join the team. And what do you go with, the thongs or the Nathan Birkenstocks?
Oh, I go with the Birks. Yeah, I go with the Birkenstocks.
Had to bring it in, didn't you?
Yeah, no, All-Australian Nathan Birkenstocks and Cal Wilkie. Yeah, that's the way it's done.
Dukes has been out injured. He's been massive this year, obviously, but Zane Cordy's come in and really become a bit of a cult figure down at the club. Have you sort of seen him transition into the back line?
Yeah, I've seen his name pop all over social media with the Saints fans. He's been great. He's been great ever since he got to the footy club, whether it was playing down back, playing up forward when we needed a key target when a lot of the boys were injured, and obviously coming from the Dogs, he's been quite successful there. So he's got a lot of knowledge, and he's quite a level-headed player, and he's fitted seamlessly into the back line, and love playing with him.
We came and we conquered.
So are we going?
Nothing stopping us now.
You did just miss me getting that in, didn't you?
There's nothing stopping us now, boys. Right on the tip. One hand. And this is going in. No, it's not. That's awful.
Shall we rock and roll?
Yep, chest mark. We good?
That's it. Yeah.
That's it, Saners. That's us at Crashing Media Day. What do you reckon, Joycey? Was that good?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Credit to the boys, 100%. We've been working hard on it all pre-season, and really came through there. Good to get the 4 points.
Pleasing.
It was very pleasing. Yeah.
Pleasing.
Thanks, Saners. See you soon.
Yeah.